Yo, my homies, so we got about 60 days left of 2022 and I just need to say, damn, I don't know where this shit went. We've had Tom Brady retire for a good ass 24 minutes, the Queen of England passing away.
The One Piece is real.
Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock. And yo, most importantly, we've had our Lord and Savior Bleach come back this year. But on the topic of fashion, right, what we had for fashion 2022, we've seen a few fads and movements come and go, and there's been quite a few trends I've generally fucked with, right? And I know I did a video earlier on speaking on about the worst fashion trends, all that type of shit, right? Some negativity, right? But this video, we coming in positive today, boys. We coming in positive. I'm finna talk about the shit I've liked personally, the fashion trends, all that type of shit I've liked. And yo, drop in the comments too what trends you guys have been liking, because I read all the comments for these videos, so it'd be cool to kind of see what you guys have been fucking with. Give me some inspiration on that shit. But let's get to the video. Now let's get the most obvious trend out the way, right? And I feel a bit weird saying it's a trend, right? Because this shit's popular every year, I swear to God. But let's just say, right, oversized clothing. I love my oversized shit, right? Like, you guys already know I fuck with that stuff. If you look at the gram, right, that's all I be wearing, bro. I be swimming in my clothes. If those shits ain't XXXXL, I'm not wearing it. Honest to God, I'm not wearing it. And I really started to get more into this oversized shit a lot this year, so that's probably why I'm a bit gassed and still high off it, right? But honestly, one of my boys, you guys dropped a comment saying, Kale, shout out you, Kale, shout out you. You dropped a comment saying, do like a capsule wardrobe and really like slim down your wardrobe and just essentially have the best pieces in there, right? And I deeped that. I started to do that, right? I just realized, damn, I buy hella oversized shit. And I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Oversized clothing is always gonna be a staple, I feel, in my wardrobe. And I obviously do want to mix it up and have some slimmer, tapered, more tight stuff, right? But oversized clothing is just, since I've been put onto it, right, it's a part of me. It's part of my personality now. Like, I can't help it. The biggest thing I've loved about this whole trend, you guys are gonna get mad when I call oversized clothing a trend, right? But the biggest thing I've loved about this is just the whole emphasis on comfort, relaxed, and like just effortless styling, right? Like, to me, the biggest thing that put me on is you be looking at some oversized fits, right? Some dudes who are really rocking this type of shit, right? And they just look like they ain't even trying, bro. Like, it's just that effortless swag, like, you feel me? That's the biggest thing I fuck with oversized shit for. And the comfort too is a huge aspect. I always thought I hated going out, right? I still low-key kind of do, but a big aspect of that was when I'd be going out, I'd be wearing these tight-ass skinny jeans, bro, this tight tee showing off the gains, which is nice here and there. That's no lie, it's nice here and there. But being in that kind of fit, right, you just be uncomfortable like a bitch, bro, when you're sitting around, and I just hated being outside, right? And when I switched up to the more oversized or just slightly wider cuts, I'm like, you don't have to be drowning in the right, just slightly more wider cuts, like relax. It makes being outside just a lot more comfortable, more bearable, right? Like, obviously you still have to see people, right? So that kind of sucks too, but it's definitely improved my social gatherings and like being outside and shit like that. The next one I'm finna talk about is gonna have to be parachute pants. I know you guys probably been seeing this, right? Because I feel like this has definitely picked up a lot more in recent time, right? I've been seeing this everywhere.
What is a fashion trend you absolutely hate? Parachute pants.
Picking back off the oversized shit, I'm biased in this because you know I love anything that's wide leg or just super big and like baggy and just, I just love this shit, bro. I love this shit, right? The parachute pants have been so nice in the fact that it gives off a lot different aesthetic than you would from usual jeans or usual cargos, right? So it's been such a nice switch up to move on from the cargos to the parachute pants. I actually don't have a pair of these yet, but I'm planning on getting some sometime soon, low key. I feel like these definitely go a lot more into like, this would be the next topic, right? So I'm not finna say it, right? But this definitely fits into the next trend I'm finna talk about. Like, this goes hand in hand. So, you know what? Let's actually move on to it. The next one I'm finna talk about is gonna be, let's say Arc'teryx, right? Arc'teryx, right? Now, come on, this shit was everywhere this whole year, right? It was definitely a lot worse. I'll give you credit. It was definitely a lot worse early in the year. I feel like niggas have definitely chilled on it now, right? I like it. I definitely fuck with it, right? I do like the whole general vibe and the whole gorpcore, like I only just learned that word this year, guys. How fucking crazy is that? Gorpcore, right? I definitely do like that. It's so cool and like utilitarian and very like functional and type shit. Like, you know, if I'm ever gonna be hiking out in the Himalayan mountains and just like no phone reception, then I got my Arc'teryx, bro. I'm set, you know, I'm done. It was definitely a big cultural movement in the sense that the brand specifically itself was just huge. And I do think this is probably gonna keep going for a while because I did a little bit of research, right? Arc'teryx has definitely been popular for a decent bit. So when I say trend here, don't necessarily mean it's gonna be a fad that goes out, right? Like it still could be something next year, but I'm just particularly saying what's been popping this year that I've been fucking with. The shoes are pretty good too, like, you know, them trail shoes, or like, I don't know what to call them, bro. I think they're trail shoes. I've been fucking with those trail shoes too. They look really cool. I like them in the sense that you can definitely mix them up with different styles and like different genres of looks too, right? Like it's very versatile, bro. That's the bigger, if you ain't noticed about me, right, I love when shit is versatile, because we're not trying to be spending hella bands every week, bro. I need to get me a piece that I can rotate into hella fits, bro. Like that's the best way to do it, right? So I really value versatility in all of these trends, and I guess peep this list at the end of the video and tell me everything I've mentioned is versatile, bro. Like don't even come for me. Everything I've mentioned in this list is gonna be versatile. And the next trend we're gonna talk about, this is probably my favorite overall, but I've been really liking this whole movement of like ironic clothing, right? Like really like funny prints and like wacky, goofy text, and like just, it's like an embodiment of shit posting on your clothes, right? Like I love that shit. And the biggest brand the brand that comes to mind when I think of this is definitely gonna be Vetements. They're probably my favorite in the way that I love the shit they're doing, right? I love the designs, I love the messages, I love what they're doing right now with the whole irony type clothing, right? What I don't like about Vetements though, honestly, is what the fuck are those prices though? Like, oh my god. This is the reason why niggas could not take, this is why on the outside looking in, right, this fashion shit looks so corny and goofy. Like, how are people really out there paying $400, $500 for a t-shirt, right? Like on the outside looking in, that looks so goofy. And on the inside, being a nigga that does that, right, it's still goofy, it's still very goofy. But overall, I guess what I really enjoy about this is just the whole casualness of this. Like, you're not really trying that hard, but at the same time, you just look so cool. Like, tell me if I'm wrong. Like, I just love this whole aspect of effortless style. That's been the biggest thing I've been really trying to incorporate and move towards, right? Like, looking like you're just really that boy who's got it going on. Like, you don't want to be trying too hard, right? Like, you want to be nice and chill, but you're still that boy. Nice and chill, but you can still pull it off. Like, that's exactly how I'm trying to be moving. So, this whole irony type clothing, there's a time and place for it too, obviously. Like, you can't just be pulling this out for like formal events or like weddings or some type of shit, right? But a nice little ironic print here and there, some nice shit posting t-shirts here and there, some nice wacky like designs here and there. Always a hit for me. So that's definitely gonna be a big one for me. I'm gonna end it like that. Like, I really couldn't think of much other trends I like honestly fucked with, and I didn't want to just put like blabble on here just to fill up the video time slot, right? But boys, I am trying to make longer videos, right? Right, give me some time, guys. Like, this shit is hard, bro. I'm a one-man army over here, and I'm still trying to learn this whole YouTube game at the same time. But honestly, can you guys drop some comments of the kind of trends you guys have been fucking with? I'd love to read it and kind of get more perspective on this whole fashion shit. So I'll see you guys next time.